after Mike would ask them about which rappers they had been inspired by.
So another thing though, and it didn't help, they were also harbinging or giving, what the fuck was the charge? They had a murderer stay with them, right? A guy had just killed someone and the Island Boys said, yeah, you can just stay here for a while to lay low. What was the charge? Was it aiding and abetting? Harboring a fugitive was the charge? Right, wasn't that the story? Here, we'll just do murderer. Murder suspect Andrew Thomas. Yeah. So this certainly didn't help. So it's not just that they're unlikable, which they are, and untalented, which they are. It's that they also make the dumbest fucking decisions of all time. Crazy. He killed a child? Yeah, I guess so. I don't remember the story, but yeah, apparently an 8-year-old girl was the victim. It was a drive-by shooting.
What was your like inspiration? Like obviously you guys listen to rap.
Ice, Foxy, and Trey.
Not to listen to nobody because I feel like it betters my mindset.
Is that why you guys have such a unique sound?
Yeah. We don't listen to.
That's so nice to call it a unique sound.
I used to listen to a lot of rappers.
Do you think you should start listening to them again?
No, because
you're gonna try to steal their flow.
They already made it. I'm not trying to like, you know what I'm saying?
You make it more being yourself.
I'm not trying
Are
to
you
get
sure?
brain
About being yourself?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I agree with you guys to an extent of not like being swayed.
Dude,
by,
they're just
by
fucking with
other
them.
people,
Yeah.
But also at the same time, like
tell.
the current winners in the culture act as like guardrails and guidelines for what you do with your craft.
Mike is 100% correct here. If they were to copy another artist completely, people will call them out as copycats. However, if they decide to completely ignore the valuable lessons and current trends set by the industry's leading artists and walk their own path without any inspiration from anyone else, they're just going to end up sounding like, well, the Island Boys.
Is that how you end up in a place where you sound like you guys do?
Jesus.
Which is so drastically
Thank you,
different. Like I wouldn't even call
15K
it. I wouldn't
bits,
call it
Sully.
hip-hop.
Jesus
Like,
Christ,
it's not
man.
rap,
Thank you.
Right? Like what is it?
They don't even really seem to understand what their own genre of music is.
I was trying to go for more a melodic sound. When you keep on rapping in the same
cadence,
in the same form,
You got no flow.
like it's the same flow.
Monotone.
Kind of monotone. We go like you're very.
And going back to their inability to take advice from others, that eventually walk out of the impulsive podcast after George would provide them with what seemed to be some tongue-in-cheek yet useful financial advice.
I think if God forbid it doesn't go in your guys' direction, for real, I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest it in something. So you guys will never ever be
yeah, have you heard of NFTs?
After storming out of the interview, an article will be released by HITC reading George Janko vs. Island Boys net worth compared after podcast feud, which put the Island Boys net worth at $100,000 compared to George Janko's net worth of $600,000. With the Island Boys being so offended by George's basic financial advice and the semi-accurate idea that offensive things are just self-deficiencies that you're yet to address, their emotional response to what George had to say is also a pretty good indication that the Island Boys are probably pretty unwise and insecure when it comes to their financial situation.
So what are they doing on TikTok now? I haven't checked in a long time, actually. Let's see. Let's take a peek. They're the Island Boys on... No, they're not. What are they? They're Kodiak something, actually. Oh, Fly Soldier.
I'm just trying to...
Wrong one. Stop! I'm not trying to play that. Oh boy, their views are not doing well. Oh boy. Alright, what's this one? This is, y'all got room for one more.
Y'all got room for one more. Well, to become an Island Boy, you gotta be special. You gotta have talent. You also have to look a certain way. You gotta be cleaned up at all times. And then you also have to, entertain us. Because the Island Boys, me and him, like to be entertained by people. And so, you gotta really have the
What is that, like a court jester then?
You gotta have the drip, because if you don't, it's a no-no. So, who wants to be the next Island Boy? The Island Boy got a certain type of style that you need to really meet, criteria.
I can't believe they're not doing well. That sounds fucking amazing. That's awesome. Exit Prime Kitten and the resub Sakura. Is that all they do is just like say, hey, please come work with us? For the love of God. Oh my god, they did recruit a third Island Boy.
He gonna make make it? Is he gonna make it? Me and my brother, we gonna make sure that he makes it. Oh yeah, he's gonna make it. Is he gonna make it to the top? Cause we can really have to put some out.
You know they're also insecure about
That was fucking epic. Yeah, looks like they recruited a third island boy. Welcome to the family, man. What was that? It's called music. Grow up. Yeah, they're struggling though. Sonny is not wrong. They're not breaking 100K on all their videos anymore.
their future if they flip out on a simple question like that. George didn't say anything offensive. The world is laughing at these boys, not with them. I refuse to believe there's people this insecure when it comes to money in this world, lol. This was also the opinion held by a financial
and the tier 1
YouTuber named
ginger.
Graham Stephen.
This sort of confidence and arrogance, I do think would end up getting in the way. Financial advice is like not something to get offended.
Does the third member have the hair though? He does. It looks like he actually just bought the Island Boys like cosplay kit from Party City. Here, before going back, I'll show you. Here, this is the third Island Boy.
Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Me and my brother, we gonna make sure that he makes it. Oh yeah, he's gonna make it. Is he gonna make it to the top? Cause we can really have to put some.
Yeah, he's in like every TikTok now, and he just kind of stands there. I don't think he ever says a word. He actually might be CGI. I'm not sure. Pretty awesome. They're branching out.
About. I mean, there's nothing in there that should have been offensive.
Graham also reiterated what was said earlier about the unlikely nature of their career lasting for the long term.
A career like this could last you anywhere from a few months to a few years. We've seen so many people come up.
I can't think of any with a few years.
And then all of a sudden, they do nothing. They can't carry that momentum. And for this right now, they're good for going viral. But I'm not sure if that could be sustained or if that could be translated into a successful career long term.
Before going on to
again, people keep saying music artists they don't like. People unironically listen to someone like Lil Pump. No one unironically listens to the Island Boys. That's the difference. Lil Pump was a joke. People made fun of him, but then he kept making music that some people liked. Now, do I agree with him? No, I think they are objectively wrong with their opinion. If you like Lil Pump, you just know that you are wrong. And you make me sick. But people do like it. Nobody listens to the Island Boys. That's the difference. They don't even make music, from what it seems like. It seems like they just sit in a jacuzzi and ask people to join the Island Boys. So it's just super different.
Discuss how George was probably making just as much money as the Island Boys.
I don't see anything here that would say George is making less money than the Island Boys. If anything, he could be making the same, if not
Atomic,
more.
and
However, when this point we put against the Island Boys on TikTok, they seem to share a differing opinion.
I'm saying it respectfully in the most humble way as possible. I doubt he's making any new money like how Island Boys are. We are successful and happy in life.
Which would be followed.
Also, a little heads up, I don't think the Island Boys have much money to begin with. Just as a quick peruse through their TikTok, it seems like the only money they make is when the US Army hires them to do a cameo for recruitment. And you can't really monetize TikTok. The Creator Fund, I think, pays out, what is it, $1,000 per like 20 million views or something? It's something absurd. And they're not getting 20 million views a month. Not anymore. So I don't think that they're pulling that kind of money. I could be wrong, though. It's been a long time since I looked up the TikTok Creator Fund. All I know is that it's not very good. It's a little better than the YouTube Shorts Creator Fund, but not by much. Charlie, you're wrong. Bro, I have a channel that has shorts on it. You know how much money that makes a month on just shorts? Less than $100 sometimes. And that's off of like 30 million views on the shorts a month. And the TikTok Creator Fund is just a little bit better than that. So I can extrapolate to a certain degree. Thanks to the resub Chaser and the 5K bit Zaki. God damn, man, thank you.
Followed by another TikTok, once again displaying their inability to take the advice of others and their desire to walk their path of success alone.
But if someone's talking about my financials, I don't want to hear it. You're not the one that's making me millions of dollars. I made millions of dollars myself.
You know what I'm saying? It's just me doing it myself.
There's no way he is.
See?
Overall, the reason behind why the Island Boys are already on their way out was summarized simply and obviously in a comment made by a YouTuber called Hello Yassine.
It's short-term hustling. And we've seen this exact same quote-unquote business model, I guess you could call it, being done, but this doesn't last.
Nice. And it didn't. It does not seem like it lasts. But they gave it their best. God damn it. That jacuzzi wasn't gonna get satin in itself.